Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 4 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister. We just got done talking to Chase here, doing a couple puzzles for him. Well, I guess one puzzle for him. But we haven't explored this lovely barn yet, so maybe let's look around here a little bit. What do we got? Some Licky-Loos. Some delicious-looking candy made by the same company that Cocoa Kringles are made from. Let's see. A modern-day land rush from the Canute College Ledger. Last year, 3 men sneaked onto Canute's main campus under the cover of darkness and slipped a tow rope around Harrison J. Bison, Canute's beloved mascot. Seconds later, the 100-year-old statue was torn from his foundation. The next morning, students and staff alike were surprised to see Canute Common standing strangely empty. It wasn't the work of vandals, as many first suspected, but instead the result of another problem all too common. Just lost my spot. All too common on college campuses today, rising real estate prices and flagging endowments. No longer the proud guardian of Central Campus, Harrison J. Bison now stands at the corner of 8th Street and Mason, just across from the Student Union. They put him in front of the bike rack, which makes like 0 sense, said sophomore Kyle, stapling. I can't put my bike there anymore because there's a giant metal bison in the way. Stapling is not the only one annoyed by the move. They took down our cherished mascot, paved the commons, and replaced it with a strip mall, said Junior Martin Applewright. I mean, that says something about the school's priorities right there. I'm guessing when I finally get my diploma, it'll have a 10% off coupon for steak billies printed on the back. An interesting little article here, I guess, about corporate influence on college campuses. It doesn't really have much to do with our mystery, but it's an interesting little tidpiece of information. Tidpiece? Tidbit. Piece? Tidbit. Tidbit. Tidbit of information. Let's see here. Looks like Chase has a nice little workstation of sorts. What's this? Oh, it looks like a box cutter box that's empty. Okay, interesting. Some Cocoa Kringles, some candy down here. Lots of candy. Chase is clearly a candy fan. I mean, who isn't? Some more Cocoa Kringles. This is the money that he'll let us take if we do the circuit boards.
Hey now, that's not yours.
The paw pennies jar. You've got plenty you could share. Instead of making us do these little circuit board things. Oh,
this place could really use a cat.
Here's another mouse. So I'm not going to do any of the circuit boards right now. We don't really need paw pennies at the moment, but it's there when we do need it. And then this is the hose that he said mice broke through. That looks like a pretty precise cut to be from a mouse, though. Antifreeze, coolant. Okay, cool. So I guess that's everything in there. I don't think there was anything else we needed to do today. I think we completed everything on Debbie's checklist for us. We met Pa, we fixed the sprinklers, did all sorts of things. We could check in with Scott and Debbie, maybe. See if there's anything else.
What's up?
I'll check back with you in a bit.
Have fun!
And usually if there isn't anything else that you need to do, Debbie will tell you when you go out the front door. But
I'm gonna hit the sack, Nancy. You should do the same.
Or she'll tell you when you go into Scott's office.
Hello, Nancy.
What did you mean when you said before that the school would sell the farm if you lose?
Just what I said. Right now, Canute College offsets the costs of maintaining this place with funds from private companies like the Healy. But apparently that money's about to dry up, so if we don't win this competition, there goes the farm.
Do you remember that interview you gave after Ma died?
Nope. Why do you ask?
I read it, and it seems like a lot has changed for you over the last few years.
What's that supposed to mean?
You sounded much more excited about your work.
Yeah, well, that's the reality of life, Nancy. You don't honestly think life gets more exciting as you age, do you? Because it doesn't. Dreams fade, hearts get broken, friends get too lost in their own lives to call. Trust me, enjoy your youth while you have it, kid, because the downhill ride, it ain't fun.
That's not true.
Now I see why Debbie speaks so highly of you. Optimists of a feather. Tell you what, I'll admit that you just may be right. I hope you're right. I just don't think you are. Let's switch topics, all right? This has been a long enough trip down memory lane for the day.
I'll let you get back to work.
Don't hurry back.
Well, that was a pleasant conversation with Scott, as usual. Anyway, Debbie said we should probably hit the sack so we can go upstairs and start day 2.
Good morning, Debbie.
Nancy, good morning. Got a few things for you today. That storm really shook up those sensors out in the cornfield. Could you put them back in line? After that, you should go spend some time in the field with Frosty. He really wants to show you some of the basics of storm photography. Any chance to show off?
I'll check back with you in a bit.
Have fun!
Alright, so the storm last night shook up the sensors in the cornfield, which we apparently need to go fix. It looks a little bit more cloudy today, a little darker and maybe a little more overcast. So, okay, I believe that's the Healy sign. Or it looks very similar to
It looks like I need to connect the red beam to the red sensor and the blue beam to the blue sensor.
Ah, yes, because this is what cornfields look like in real life. Also, I can totally see them from a bird's eye view. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but it's not that important. So, let's see here. We want the blue light to connect to the blue and the red light to connect to the red. So, I mean, we're gonna definitely want this one to be going this way. So, we'll want the blue one to eventually come to this angle here, which we can make happen if we do something like this, perhaps? Maybe we should do the red one first. Red one is definitely going to have to go that way. Sometimes it helps to just look around and see where something is going to have to go. Like, there are certain places where it can only go to make sense. Like, for example, that will not work because it's just going to shoot off the cornfield. This, however, could work. We'll want it to probably go down like this. We needed to hit this one, which is kind of the part that I'm running into a little bit of trouble with. Huh. That might work. Blue. Oh no, that's where the red needs to go. Uh-oh. Now I'm confused. Okay. Blue one. Red one. Let's do the red one first. So red goes down. It has to go this way. It has to go this way. It has to go down here. It has to go over here. It has to go up here. And then, really, the red one is canceling out the blue one here. So I think if the red one goes down, it'd be better for it to go... No, I can't do that because then the red will hit it. There's the red. Okay, that's good. That's better. So now the red made it over, and now we need to get the blue one over here so it can hit here. Blue starts here, bounces over and around, down and up. Can't go there. Can go here. And
That
then
looks
turn
right.
those. Good. We did it.
No, I am staying at Canute. As it is, he's already near the edge. We just have to give him a little push. No one is going to suspect a thing.
I don't know how I feel about this anymore. This is not what I agreed to. I mean, when I said I'd help you, I didn't mean...
Way too late to get cold feet here, Frosty. Scott needs to be taken care of. You know that, and I know that.
You're right. But we can't... No, you're right. It's time to get rid of him.
Hello?
Krollmeister here. This Nancy Drew?
Yes, it's me.
No, Indy. Just when were you planning on bringing me up to speed on all the goings-on out there in Tornado Alley?
Sorry, I meant to call. Actually, this isn't the best time.
Well, that's no excuse. In fact, it's all the more reason to call me and keep me up to the latest on all the happenings going on out there.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
You had better, Indy. I've got my hands full down here at the warehouse. I don't have time to follow up and make sure you're getting things done out there, all right? But now, tell me what you've dug up on the team so far. Tell me about this Scott character.
He's a little hard to read. There seems to be some distance between him and the rest of the team. It might be because he wants it that way, but there could be something else. It's almost like no one fully trusts him.
Interesting. You'll make sure to keep a close eye on that one.
Of course, but
But he's not your only suspect?
Right.
Well, good. Don't hold back. Tell me everything you know. What's up with the shutterbug? Frosty, is it?
He and Debbie are plotting something, and whatever it is sounds a little sinister.
Plotting? How so?
Well, I overheard them talking. They were talking about how someone, I assume Scott, was close to the edge, and they were going to do something about it.
You stay close to the both of them. Report back to me when you're done.
Okay. Great timing, Crowmeister. We love taking phone calls in a cornfield. Great place to take a phone call. I guess we could go talk to Debbie and Frosty about maybe what we overheard, because it does sound a little sinister.
What's up?
I better get to work.
Have fun!
Okay, Debbie's not talking. Frosty, maybe? We are supposed to go out into the field with Frosty at some point and take pictures.
What's up?
I've harassed you enough.
Take care.
And I think when we go out with Frosty to take pictures, we're supposed to try and find lots of different cloud formations, like formations like this one, just different ways that the clouds look, and you can actually get a award at the end of the game, one of the trophies, for finding all of the cloud formations, which is very tricky. I've never actually done it, but mostly just because I haven't taken the time to. I'm sure if you drive around a ton, you'll eventually get there. So maybe check in with Chase.
Hey there.
I'll let you go.
See you around.
Cool. So nothing else to do here, it sounds like. So let's maybe just go take some pictures and take Frosty with us.
Don't forget me.
How could I forget you, Frosty? Okay, where should we go?
Okay, let's start taking pictures.
All right, where's the best place to go?
We've got a lot of different formations to spot, so if you head on out to the Fraser Creek Windmill, that'd be perfect right now.
Fraser Creek Windmill. Okay. Which is where? So we're at the farmhouse, and we want to go to the windmill. Down south a little bit. All of these little clouds are places where we can get some good formations, so let's maybe just try and follow that. I'm going to probably crash into somebody on the way. Oh, see, already did. Sorry! You're going so slow. Oh, that's even the wrong way, too. We have to go farther down. Whee! Hi, cows. Okay, let's keep going this way without crashing into anyone. Oh, more cows, cool. Oh, there's a windmill. We found it.
This will help you identify the shots you need to take. When we get some good photos, we'll move on.
Okay, so yeah, this is the book where you want to try and get all of the different clouds. Once you upload it to the computer, it will put a check next to the clouds that you have found. This is actually really fun to learn, I think, because you can see these in real life and actually identify the different clouds that you see, which is very fun when you're with people and they get very impressed at your cloud skills. So let's just take a picture. I honestly don't think there's any specific cloud formations here. It's just cloudy. But let's just take a photo.
That's a good one.
Frosty
I'll be
says
sure to
it's a good one.
download the photos into the gallery when we get back to the farmhouse.
All right, cool. So I guess let's take that one. I do love how the water is moving. This is actually a very pretty location. Where should we go next? Maybe let's go try this one up north a little ways. Ah! Ah! The cars come up so suddenly. Okay, let's to the right a little. Right here is a cloud place. Ooh, that's got some good clouds. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Okay. Let's maybe take a full shot. And
You've
then...
got to keep a sharp eye out or you'll miss what's right in front of you.
Right. And then maybe let's pan in. Zoom in. Zoom in and then pan to maybe get a better view of this cloud formation, because that's a good one. That's
the idea. Keep trying.
What did we just take a picture of? A wall? Maybe? Either way, it looks really cool. And let's maybe take a picture of this side too, because that might be another formation. Zoom. Pan up and over. That looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's anything, but let's just see. Okay, cool. We got some pictures.
That's the idea. Keep trying.
All right, and let's go to another cloud location. maybe this one over here. So we're gonna go south and to the right. It'd be easier if the streets actually were...
No, I didn't always want to be a storm photographer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to want to be a doctor.
What changed your mind?
Studying. It's hard to stay focused on some boring little book when there's so much going on outside.
Yeah, I could see that. Whoa, the semi's big. Ooh, pretty pond. The cloud formation looks exactly the same, though, as the one that we just took. I mean, maybe let's take another picture. That's gorgeous.
I'm getting some great shots here. What about you?
I mean, yeah, I think so. Let's maybe take a picture of this side behind the trees. And then maybe pan over to the side here.
I'm getting some great shots here. What about you?
Oh, Frosty, I am getting the best of shots. You have no idea. I bet you Frosty has like a really professional grade camera and Nancy's just sitting over here with her cell phone. Although honestly, cell phone cameras they can be really good. Okay, now we need to go over here to like the Grace Mount Road and the Bluebird Lane area. Let's just do some crazy driving, you know? We're just gonna go speedy. Whee! Don't mind us. Ha ha ha. Just driving down the middle of the road. Whoa! Hi, truck. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're right by the farmhouse. Cool. Let's just keep going north, and then... Wah! Hee hee hee. I promise I don't drive like this in real life. Let's go. Whoa! Oh.
You got the chasing bug.
The chasing bug?
The chasing bug. Happens to a lot of people. Once you see a few good storms, it gets in your blood or something. Suddenly, sunny days stop being nice. Start being boring.
Interesting. Whoa. Cool. Okay, let's take a picture of that. That looks awesome.
That's the idea. Keep trying.
That has to be a good picture of some sort of cloud. What would we call that? That's probably a wall cloud. What were the other ones we were taking pictures of them? Shelf, maybe? Low horizontal cloud formation that slopes downward and away from the base of the parent cumulonimbus cloud. Or maybe a scud? Low clouds detached from the main storm cloud base, often wispy or ragged looking. That could be. Either way, very cool. Very cool picture. Let's find another one. I think our last cloud spot is just down south here. A little ways. Whoa! Right here? Oh, this is a pretty spot. That doesn't really look like any interesting cloud formations, but we'll take a picture nevertheless.
That's the idea. Keep trying.
Okay, so that's all of our cloud formations for today. And I think I'm just going to go back to the farmhouse because we checked out all of these places. I know that if you keep trying, you can eventually find different cloud formations if you go back to those different spots where we just were. So, up to you how much you want to go cloud hunting. It's not required, I would say. Now it's raining too. Oh, are there any outside? Turn. Nancy, turn to the door. There we go. Are there any that we can see out here? Kind of, yeah. I mean, let's take a picture of these. I always forget about just taking pictures at the farmhouse, but this actually looks quite good. Those look like the classic clouds that I see all the time, which are called... What are the big fluffy ones called? Mammatus? Pouch-like clouds frequently seen dropping from the underside. Maybe. Cirrus. Cirrostratus is when you get the sun halos. Cumulus. Yeah, recognizable by their distinctive fluffy shape. So I think these are mostly cumulus clouds. I think. Let's take a picture of the corner of the barn here. Maybe we should zoom in and pan over to the side and up just to get some good cloud angles. Yes. Okay. Let's go upload those and see how many we got. I have a feeling we didn't get too many because a lot of the ones we took were of basically the same formation. But you never know. Okay. I think we... camera can download... download. We'll just download them all. I think we have room to download them all. Some of them are definitely better than others. I think this one's probably my favorite. I just love the green. It's really nice to be seeing green grass and green trees. It's the middle of April here in Minnesota, or nearly the middle of April, and we got a snow day today because there was a blizzard. Because that's how Minnesota works. All right. So now our pictures are downloaded, or some of them. There we go. All of our pictures are downloaded. How many did we get? What do we get checked off? Seriously? Oh, only 2? Wall and shelf. Shelf and wall. All right. So we did not get very many, but still fun. Still cool. Let's maybe talk to Frosty, check in with people.
So, what's up?
I need to get going.
Oh, I almost forgot. Do me a favor and give this to Chase for me. I borrowed it from him. Keep forgetting to return it.
Sure.
Thanks, Nancy. You're the bomb.
Can I look at it? What's on it? Can I plug it into the computer? I want to plug it in. Can I plug it in here? No, that's my phone. I want to look at it. I want to snoop on your stuff. No? No, fine. I guess that would be kind of suspicious to just go plug it in seconds after he gave it to me. Anything new with you, Debbie?
What's up?
No?
I'd better get to work.
Have fun.
Anything new with Scott?
It's late, Nancy. Why don't you call it quits for the day?
Really? That was a short day.
Yes?
I'll quit bugging you now.
Ta-ta.
Well, I guess nobody has anything to say, so I guess I'll leave this part here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.